Today, I want to talk about someone who has changed the world with his Mindan innovator, a leader, and a true visionary, Steve Jobs. Who doesn't know this name? He is the man behind Apple, the technology company that has created revolutionary products such as the iPhone, iPad, and MacBook. However, his success was not merely a stroke of luck. There are many valuable lessons we can learn from his life journey. So, if you want to succeed in life, listen carefully. Here are Steve Jobs' secrets to success, which we can apply to our own journeys. 1. Dare to dream big. Steve Jobs never thought small. From a young age, he had a grand vision of changing the world through technology. He didn't just want to make computers. He wanted to create computers that everyone could use easily. Many people are afraid to dream big because they fear failure, but Steve Jobs once said, "The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do." So, let's ask ourselves, am I brave enough to dream big? Do I truly believe that I can achieve something extraordinary? If we dare to dream big and take action, then nothing is impossible. 2. Love what you do. One of Steve Jobs' most important messages is that success can only be achieved if we love what we do. He once said, "The only way to do great work is to love what you do." Imagine if we worked every day just to survive, without any passion for our job. Eventually, we would feel exhausted and lose motivation. But if we work with love and passion, every challenge will feel lighter. Ask yourself, do I truly love what I am doing right now? If the answer is no, then maybe it's time to find something that truly excites us every morning. 3. Don't be afraid to fail. Steve Jobs experienced many failures in his life. One of his biggest failures was when he was fired from his own company, Apple, in 1985. Imagine that. The company he built from scratch was suddenly no longer his. But did he give up? No. Instead, from that failure, he founded Pixar, the animation studio that created movies like Toy Story and Next, a technology company that ultimately led him back to Apple stronger than ever. He once said, "Sometimes life hits you in the head with a brick. Don't lose faith." So, if we experience failure, don't see it as the end of everything. Instead, take it as an opportunity to learn and come back stronger. 4. Focus on quality, not quantity. Steve Jobs was a perfectionist. He refused to create mediocre products. For Jobs, every detail had to be perfect, even the inside of a computer that users would never see. He believed that great products are not just about features, but about user experience. This is what made Apple so successful. Its products were built with the highest quality. In our lives, this principle also applies. Do we want to do many things but produce mediocre results? Or do we want to focus on a few things and do them exceptionally well? Be someone who prioritizes quality in everything you do. 5. Think different. One of Apple's most famous slogans is, "Think different." Steve Jobs never followed trends, he created them. When the world thought that phones were only for calling and texting, he introduced the iPhone, a revolutionary device that changed the way we live. He once said, "Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower." If we want to be successful, we must dare to think differently. Don't just follow what others do. Try to see things from a new perspective and be an innovator in your field. 6. Our time is limited, don't waste it. One of Steve Jobs' most inspiring speeches was at Stanford University in 2005. In his speech, he said, "Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life." We often care too much about what others think. We hesitate to take big steps because we fear criticism. But the truth is, life is short. If we keep delaying our dreams, one day we will regret it. Starting today, let's stop wasting time on things that don't matter. Chase our dreams before it's too late. Conclusion. Friends, Steve Jobs didn't have superpowers. He was just a regular person like us, but with an extraordinary spirit. His success did not come overnight. It came from the principles he held firmly throughout his life. If we want to succeed, we must 1. Dare to dream big. 2. Love what we do. 3. Not be afraid to fail. 4. Focus on quality. 5. Think differently. 6. Value our time. Steve Jobs changed the world with his vision. Now, the question is, are we ready to change our own lives? Don't just be a spectator in life. Be someone who creates change. As Jobs once said, the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Be that person. Thank you, and I wish you all success.